I'm going to do something a little bit different than I've ever done before. I'm going to read you my Dear Diary letter artist write-up for July. So I don't do this, and I thought that I would. So this, you had the option of receiving 3 different, like it was a chance of which artwork you would get of Ramone's. So these were the 3. And I want to show you these before I read my write-up. Okay? All right. July artist Moon Ramone. Dear gentle stargazers of life, I met Moon in 2024 at a time when we both were seeking to understand ourselves more deeply. Moving through our own personal tides, there was something undeniably magic in that meeting. I remember looking into her eyes and seeing galaxies, like we were both dancing somewhere amongst the stars. It was a special connection, and it's something that has stayed with me. Moon is currently undertaking a Masters of Fine Arts at RMIT, having graduated with first-class honours and a Vice-Chancellor's mention, placing her among the top 2% of research students. Beyond this, her path has been deeply shaped by an extensive background in the art therapy and counselling, including a double advanced diploma in both. There's a quiet depth to her practice that comes from an understanding of the body, of emotion, of the unspoken. Her work doesn't just exist to be seen, but to be felt. It holds a sensitivity to well-being and the inner world, revealing the therapeutic power of creative expression. There's something about the way Moon moves through life. It feels like she is light itself, absorbing the world around her and translating it into her work. Her pieces feel layered, not just in material but in meaning. Acrylic, oil, pen, each mark building, flowing, dissolving, like a ship passing through the water, leaving something behind that is both seen and then gone. Her work, living mostly in blues and indigos, carries such depth. Every shade feels like it holds a different emotion, a different story. Deep oceans, quiet stillness, something almost otherworldly. To be in the presence of her art asks something of you as the viewer. It asks you to slow down, to really observe. It commands your attention gently, yet completely. I've been lucky enough to stand in front of her work, and each time it feels alive. I can hear the crackling of the ice in the poles, see water moving and shifting, feel myself both grounded and drifting. Her work flows, but it also reaches inward. It connects to something deep within the human soul. You may find yourself pulled into it, into the depths of the ocean, or held lightly in the shallows. It soothes and then shifts and then gently disrupts. It stays. It feels like entering a dream you don't quite remember having, but somehow recognize, a world washed in blue, soft, endless shifting, where edges dissolve and nothing asks to be named. The deeper you look, the more it moves, like water holding memory, like the sky just before it turns to night. There are traces of something once known, lines drifting in and out, making almost not quite floating, just suspended in a quiet in between. In this place, time loosens, the body softens. You are carried gently through depths that feel both vast and intimate, as if work is not only something you are seeing, but something that is seeing you back. There is a quiet vastness to Moon's work, and as if you are standing at the edge of something ancient and endless. Her blues are not just colours, but depths, ink-dark oceans, twilight skies, the space between breath and thought. Each piece feels like it is in motion, as though the surface is still remembering where it has been. There are moments where the work feels almost visible, and then it slips just out of reach again, and asking you to feel rather than understand. If you are lucky enough to experience Moon's work in real life, you will leave changed. I know I have. Her work has stayed with me long after I've stepped away, and I could stand in front of it for hours and still feel like I'm only just beginning to understand it. I feel so grateful to be sharing her work with you this July. It feels very special. The artwork you are receiving this month arrives with two options. Well, three options really, but two of them are from one painting. One is called Honesgav, which is a softer, lighter blue, which is gentle. And the one I felt most deeply, the other is from a series titled Cosmic Depths, which is a darker fragment, again from a larger work, richer, more immersive, like stepping further into the depths. There's a quiet unpredictability in which one you'll receive, a small, beautiful gamble. I find myself wondering where each piece will land and how it will be felt when it arrives in your hands. Which one found you and what did it stir? I will find you in the quiet moments of stargazing. Much love, Steph. So that is what I wrote on Moon, Ramone. And so these two are, like, I zoomed in with my camera, and so these are of the same painting, but they're just of different parts of the painting, which I just could not pick which one I loved. And then this is a whole painting of one of her works. So this is called Cosmic Depths. So yes, so this is what I do. I do a write-up, and each month it's very different. And I wanted to share this because I realised at no point has anybody actually read, in the vaster world of social media, outside of my subscribers, who I'm deeply grateful for, one of the letters. Like, they don't know what I'm writing about, so I thought I would share that with you today. Okay, much love. Oh, you can sign up at www.mrsroad.org/letters.